everyone. Welcome to Back to School. We have people jumping in. Shamra's here, Cindy's here, Katarina's here, Carol's here. Welcome, guys. My name is April Travis, and I'll be your host tonight. Grab a pen and a notepad. You're going to want to take lots of notes. Now, ideally, you've already wanted to attend an Intro to Oils class before you attend this class, because that gives you all the basics, all the safety, everything you need to know if you're brand new to essential oils, and especially Young Living's products. How many of you have attended an intro before? Raise your hand. And okay, if you haven't, check the Facebook event for the page for this event, Back to School. And we've put a YouTube link on there for the recording of an intro. So you'll want to go back and get those points. You can also find all of our classes on my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/April Travis. Easy enough. All right. We also have two oily mamas with us tonight, co-hosting with me. I'm so thrilled they're here. Shara McCartney and Tristan Cook. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks, April.
So Shara, tell us a little bit about yourself and your family.
Hi, I'm Shara McCartney, and I have been on this oily journey for almost 3 years. I was kind of shocked when I had to actually think about that. My husband and I have 3 beautiful daughters. Elizabeth is 11, Lexi is 6, she'll be 7 in September, and Emma is 2, and we are also expecting. So that's exciting.
Yay!
And I look forward to many more years of oiliness.
Oh, your children are so lucky to be oily babies. And Tristan, what about you?
Hi, I'm Tristan Cook. I have 2 children. My daughter is 4.5, and my son will be 3 in November, and we are an oily family.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks, ladies, for being here with me. This is our first time doing this, guys, so let us know what you think. All right, so we're going to talk about how essential oils can help children of all ages have a successful school year. Primarily, it's back to school time for many of you, quickly approaching for some, and already started for some too. So not only do you want to get your school supplies list being checked off, but you're going to want to get the right essential oils on your list to be checked off to make sure you have for your school year. You want pencils, paper, glue, and oils. All right. So we hope you learned something new tonight, and we are recording this class, so you'll be able to share the link later with other oily moms you might know who might be interested in this good stuff. All right, let me get to sharing my screen, and we'll get started. Okay, I'm going to read the FDA disclaimer. These statements we make during this presentation have not been evaluated by the FDA. Products, ideas, and techniques mentioned are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Welcome, everyone. While we're on the subject, we can talk about how essential oils support various systems of the body, but we cannot talk about health issues or diseases or anything like that. All right? So let's move forward. Rise and shine. Can oils help wake my kids in the morning? You know, the morning routine can be a hard one to get back into after the fun and fancy-free summer months, especially those first few weeks or even months. While your kids are getting ready or you're preparing breakfast, there's a few oils that can help them rise and shine and kick their limbic system while we're at it. You can either have them just smell the oils from the bottle or run them in the diffuser.
Absolutely, April. And the essential oils can be a key to a more productive and enjoyable morning. You can try an emotional blend like joy or motivation to gently wake up their brains and get them ready for the day.
So true, Shara. Lemon and Joy is also great to diffuse while they're sitting down for breakfast. I sure know that I will be needing Joy for my little preschooler this year for those early mornings. And lemon, we can't go without Lemon Vitality in our household because it's the #1 way we drink our water.
Definitely. We have also found that Citrus Fresh is a great pick-me-up really any of the citrus oils, and adding a little bit of peppermint just kind of makes your airways, you can just smell it and it just wakes us up.
Absolutely. Mighty and strong. How can I keep my children healthy? Wow. Ninja Red and Thieves together. Wellness support for students of all ages. Whether you have a tiny one or a college student or a variety in between, one of the best ways to set your children up for a successful school year is by helping keep their immune system well supported. Because if the immune system's strong, you're going to be able to ward off anything that comes your way. And the easiest way to do that is with Ninja Red. It's an absolutely amazing antioxidant drink that helps to energize, fortify, and revitalize the entire family.
And if you add Ninja Red and add the Thieves Vitality, you have a quick and easy way to support your child's immunity and wellness and help build that healthy immune system.
And you know, you can add a drop of the Thieves Vitality to a Ninja shot. Some people like to add it to apple juice or even hot cereal to give it a really good flavor. It's a great way to get your immune system taken care of while you're enjoying a great flavor. First of all, who doesn't love Ninja? These little packets that it comes in, I love to throw those in the bag as you're scurrying around and you're needing something in between meals, and you can pull one of these out. If you've got your kids with you and they're having a tough time, you can distract them with one of these. I also love to order it by the bottle and just make sure I have plenty and never run out of it. Adding Thieves has been such a lifesaver to our household. We are never without it, especially as the seasons change. Rubbing it on the bottom of the feet is a great way to start. Because when you put the essential oil on, if you were in our intro class, you learned that it goes into every cell in the body in 21 minutes. Sarah?
Wow, that's pretty great. I guess I didn't realize it was so quick that it was in your whole body. So that's some great information, April. Our family really likes Ninja in our orange juice, and I have a friend who their kids wake up every morning and they ask for their Superman juice, and that's their Ninja and their orange juice, and I just love that. And it helps them be able to relate with what you're doing. Hey, Mom's got this crazy cool yummy drink and we're going to call it Superman.
I love that.
Yeah.
Great idea, Shara. And Ninja Red is safe for children to drink. They really only need 1 ounce, maybe once or twice a day. The combo in the photo can be a little zinger to start your mornings. So when suggesting this combo to young children, be sure to mix it very well. Just let them sample it before you let them toss back the whole thing. If it's too warm for them, then you can omit the Thieves Vitality and just let them enjoy the Ninja alone.
I also wanted to add, April, that when I have Ninja every day. Sometimes it's 2 ounces, sometimes it's 4. But when I don't have my Ninja, I really notice that my energy level's lacking and my mood's kind of blah. And I've heard that from multiple people also. So it's not just me. I'm just addicted to Ninja.
Same here. You know, I always test Young Living products by running out of them and then see how I feel. That is a sure way. And I'm with you on that one.
Yep.
All right, first day jitters. Do you remember your first day of school? Oh my gosh, it's traumatic for some. Whether it's easy and fun because you were inherently social or excited to see who your teacher was, or maybe you just want to get back into the routine, or maybe you're sad that summer's over and you really don't like leaving your laid-back routine that you've gotten used to. All the emotions that come across that first day of school, we've all had it. So having oils on hand is a great way to create a soothing environment. Sarah, how can a child benefit from oil all day?
You can add it to a diffuser necklace, and if they start having the jitters midday, they can always lift up their diffuser necklace and smell whatever the oil is that you put on it that morning. You can add, they also have diffuser bracelets, which are really neat, and you can do darker colors, blues and darker greens, or maybe some people even use leather. And that way it will benefit boys and girls and not just the girls wearing a diffuser necklace, allowing them to breathe in the benefits of essential oils all day long.
Awesome.
You can put Stress Away or Valor 2 or cedarwood on the diffuser jewelry to promote calmness during a stressful day.
Oh, I love Stress Away. Love it, love it, love it. So did we lose Tristan? I think we lost her. Okay, when she comes back in, we'll know it.
Okay.
So Shara, do you like Valor?
I love Valor. It's actually right here. I have been applying it continuously for like the 15 minutes prior to this to just get me over those public speaking jitters. And I use Valor and Stress Away on my kids before soccer games. Our middle has a tendency to get really jittery before soccer even, and so we just line them up and rub them down, and they love it.
I love it.
And she loves it. She asks for it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, how do you think Valor compares to Valor 2, and why do we have Valor 2?
Gary Young created Valor 2, wasn't it like a year and a half ago or so, when the popularity of Valor went beyond what the supply could make.
Right.
Since we're dealing with plants, it's so reassuring to know that Gary will not just grab the synthetic or an impure product just to get us what we long for, the regular Valor. But he has so much knowledge that Valor 2 has similar properties to produce the same results. And it's just a little bit of a different smell. But I still wait for my Valor.
You know what? I don't know which. I love them both. They are different, but I do love them both. So he done good.
Yeah.
Before diffuser necklaces and bracelets became popular, moms would give their child a cotton ball with a couple of drops of their favorite oil on there. Like Clarity is a good one when you're going to school. And they place it in a Ziploc baggie because, especially several years ago, a lot of schools and some schools now will say, what are you bringing into the school that smells different, and all the other children are going to smell it? So one mom I know had her kid take the baggie, and whenever she felt she needed a little sniff, she'd open the baggie just privately to herself, and it was good in a classroom setting.
I agree.
Here's a rose quartz pink essential oil bracelet. Now, Shara mentioned they have different colors of these. So they've got them for boys and girls. This one's adorable. I love this. And we are having a bracelet giveaway tonight. It's a diffuser bracelet. You just put a couple drops of oil in it, and then they can wear it and be fashion perfect while they're smelling good at the same time. And relaxing or being energetic, whatever oil you want to use. To enter yourself in get an entry in to be one of the ones maybe who can win this diffuser tonight, you're going to go back to the Facebook page for this event after it's over, and just tell us what your biggest takeaway was from the evening. That's all you have to do to enter.
Yeah, my kids would love that bracelet. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what to do. All right, homework aids and study aids. Should I diffuse oils during homework time?
Absolutely, April. You need to go back to school so you can have a reason to do homework. Essential oils, with their complex, pleasant, and unique scents, activate the limbic system, and it's where the brain's center of emotion and also learning and memory are. I notice it helps even my kids. Since we homeschool, it's always homework, and there's certain oils that will help my kids more than others. Some are All right, we'll start the day with peppermint usually and a citrus oil. This morning I just thought, man, I need a pick-me-up. So citrus fresh and peppermint went in straight in the diffuser this morning, and it just felt so refreshing. There's something about those citrus oils.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I love it when you suggested to mix them with peppermint.
Yeah, I just feel like peppermint is probably one of the best pick-me-ups, I think, and the citrus oils and any of the other oils, I feel like cut the strongness of the peppermint. Another get-it-done oil we like is Purification. When I was working full-time, I would come home and diffuse it, and it was like giving me a second burst of energy. So when we're lulling through the day and it's, like the 2 o'clock slump, I'll put it in the diffuser, and it just gives us that extra burst to just get everything done. And some days we have really hard emotional days. My kids will be on the couch like crying because they don't want to finish whatever it is. And I'll give us a 10-minute break and put Surrender in the diffuser. And once that gets into the air and up their nose and into their limbic system, it just breaks down all that desire to want to control everything that's happening and just go with it.
I love that. Now, Shara, is that in a room, just a regular sized room that they're in where you're diffusing?
Yeah, it's about 200 square feet. So It's probably the size of a living room.
Okay, good to know. I know people will be asking that question. All right. Sweet Dreams Pillow Spray. Yeah.
For this recipe, you'll need an 8-ounce spray bottle, 20 drops of lavender, and 1 tablespoon of witch hazel. You add the ingredients to the bottle, then fill with distilled water and shake well before each use. You can mist the linens before bedtime.
That's awesome. I like to diffuse lavender. I'll throw some lavender on the bed sheets too for Mark and I. Peace and Calming, definitely use that before getting on any class. And I just love the smell of Peace and Calming. Either one is great. The Tranquil Roll-On that's shown there is awesome.
Yes, we love lavender at bedtime. We think it's fabulous. I have stories from some of my fellow oilers that'll say, lavender, it just makes bedtime worth it. Not only do you get to rest, you get a more restful rest. And recently I started adding cedarwood to our mix. So I would put a squirt of the V6 oil that Young Living carries with 2 drops of lavender and 2 drops of cedarwood. And I rub that all together in my hands and rub down each of their feet. My kids will stick their feet out from under their blankets to get the rub down.
I love that. That's so cool.
And I also, with what I have left, after I touch their feet, I go up and I touch their neck, and I just rub along their jawline. And they all just love it.
That is good to know. That is wonderful. I'm not surprised to hear that because I'm hearing these stories all the time. The oils are really amazing. Another idea is to drop a few drops of oil on your child's favorite stuffed animal, like the teddy bear here. They're sleeping with it. It's close to their face. I know I would love that if I was a kid.
Me too.
All right. Sweet Dreams Cream. Boy, this is great for those who like to create recipes and mix up things themselves. This recipe is wonderful rubbed on the feet before bedtime. It also moisturizes the feet. I'll do it myself. Sometimes, I'll get my husband to do my feet and I'll do his. And sometimes it's like, you do my feet tonight because I'm going to fall asleep right after and I don't want to do yours. So we have to trade nights. So let's look at the recipe. A cup of shea butter, a half cup of coconut oil, a half a cup of almond oil, 8 drops of each lavender, Peace and Calming 2, Valor 2, and cedarwood. Then you just mix the shea butter and coconut oil. Melt them together. Allow to cool until it's cooled but still melted. Then add the almond oil and essential oils in and freeze until fairly solid. Then whip the solid mixture with a mixer until it reaches butter consistency. Look at that there. It's so wonderful.
It does look, it looks pretty wonderful. I want to feel it on my skin. Now, I love the do-it-yourself crafts, and I've done something similar for this, but not for sleeping. You can use this recipe as a base and just run with it. I've done a shaving cream, and my mom stole it. She has all of that at her house, so she must really like it. We've also done something similar for like a chest rub for respiratory support. You know, sometimes we just need that extra little kick. I've even, anyway, the possibilities are endless, and I think these slides are a great way to get the imagination going with great ideas.
Absolutely. They really do get us inspired. I love this stinky kid spray. By the way, this month, before I forget, anyone who gets started with a premium starter kit, which is what most people start with, gets, in addition, a free 15 milliliter bottle of the cedar wood, which Shara was talking about a minute ago. That's for relaxing. It's a great focus oil, and you really get a great night's sleep with it. It's a great time during the month of August to get started with Young Living. All right, let's look at this recipe. Stinky Kids. Yeah, we know what that's like. 15 drops of Purification, 4 ounces of distilled water, and 4 ounce sprayer bottle. All you do is add 15 drops of the Purification to the bottle, top off with distilled water, spray smelly clothing thoroughly before washing, and just shake well before each use.
You know, April, I have a tween in the house. She's 11. She'll be 12 in November. And I cannot live without this oil right now. She's probably going to be so mad at me for sharing this with you. But we make her take her soccer cleats off outside. She can't take them off inside. She can't take them off in the car. They just smell awful. So I take Purification, and we put it on cotton balls and stick it in her soccer bag. And when I was coming home today to do this class, I thought, you know, Purification is great for everything. It like boosts my, gives me that extra pick-me-up. It's great for Elizabeth's soccer bag. And Emma had a stinky diaper, and I'll tell you, I put Purification in the diffuser as soon as I was done with that. It's just perfect. It's wonderful.
It handles everything, even the pet stinkiness too.
Yes, and also, we're in Texas, in South Texas, and it's been kind of hot. We've had a lot of rain this week, but the week before last, it was in the hundreds, and I would need that extra refreshment underneath my armpits. So I would go and I would use it under my arms, and whew, thank goodness for Purification.
Great idea. Great idea. And now we have Germy Kid hand soap. This recipe is 10 drops of Thieves, a quarter cup of Castile soap, a half a teaspoon of carrier oil. Young Living has a carrier oil called V6, or you can use coconut or olive oil is good. Distilled water. And you combine a quarter of a cup of the unscented Castile soap with the carrier oil and the Thieves, and you put it into the foaming dispenser. You can get those on Amazon. Some stores probably have them. You can fill the rest of the bottle with then distilled water, shake it up really good, seal it first, of course. And what a great soap this is.
I have been making my own foaming hand soap for a while now, and we make it a family activity. So when they're running empty, we just go and we get them all, and the kids will get to choose whatever they want to put in it within reason, because I don't want rose or helichrysum in my soap. Those are too precious.
Yes.
But Thieves is always one that I have, at least at one sink, because you just never know, and I love Thieves. It's great. It has a great autumn and fall scent. So we're getting into that season where it's going to just go along with that fall feeling that you want. But what I've noticed with the foaming hand soap is you really have to use distilled water. If you don't, the soap doesn't foam up like it would if you used regular tap water.
Interesting. Good to know. Well, I love that you've incorporated this into your house, and I know your kids do this with you and you involve them, you homeschool. I think it's great to get them started early and making them responsible for their health and wellness.
Yes.
Rollerball Recipes. Look at these fabulous recipes. You know, school can be hard for some. Even the most confident, self-assured children can have some nervous moments. And this slide shows several great recipe blends for different uses. Up and Atom, Peace and Calm, After School Practice, Breathe Easy, and Night Night. Pretty self-explanatory. And you know, and it says on the bottom there, top off each rollerball with the carrier oil of your choice. And remember, Young Living has the V6. Olive oil is always good to use. It's just good to dilute when you're using these to make them less potent, to say, especially for younger children if you're just getting started with them. I know a lot of moms use them neat, which is straight on the kids. But when you're just starting, you always want to try diluting first and see how they get used to it, right, Shara? Have you diluted all the time with your kids?
I have. When Emma was teeny tiny, when we just brought her home, I actually would put the oils on me, and I wouldn't put them on her. I know it's safe to put it on her, but I just wanted to see how her body reacted to it before I started putting on her. And then with infants, you dilute a lot more than with toddlers, and with toddlers more than with teenagers. So you just have to dilute less as they get older.
That makes sense. Thank you. So you can use a 10 milliliter bottle. A lot of us who are already in Young Living, we have a lot of empty 15 ml bottles lying around, and that one's good to use for the dilution ratio. Just makes a good size for that. You could get some cute labeling tape, like the washi tape, label the bottle for easy identification for whatever blend you want to go to. I know a lot of parents love to make their kids their own roller bottle, and then they put it on their nightstand and let their kids apply it themselves sometimes. It's a great idea also to have the diffuser running at night while you're doing the rollerball. So you can just promote a calm and peaceful atmosphere, as well as getting those oils into their system while they're sleeping and breathing them in. So you can buy roller bottles at discoverlsp.com. That's the Life Science Publishing website. AbundantHealth.us also has them, or on Amazon. You can use a label maker or buy labels from the office store. Let your child make their own blends. The recipes are endless. You can just create them yourself with your own intuition. Try this, try that, pull this, pull that, and you can create so many great fragrances. Just grab your favorite resource. Again, discoverlsp.com has a lot of books. A lot of the Essential Desk Reference is a resource that we always refer to as our oils Bible, and that's the book that we tell people to get when they've started and really committed to using the oils. You can, kind of do research together with your children and ask them what they'd like to address for school emotionally or physically. And homeschooling moms, I'm sure that would count as school, right, if you did it that way?
This sounds good to me, April. These are great rollerball recipes, and we're doing a back-to-school make and take this Saturday. And one of our blends is a focus blend, and it has lavender, cedarwood, and vetiver in it. So there's a bunch of recipes out there. You don't have to just stick to these 5. They're all over the place.
That sounds fun, Shara. Just look at the diffuser recipes coming up next. If I could find my cursor. Whoops, hang on. Going backwards here. There we are. You have to have at least one diffuser in your home, right, Shara?
Yes, and some of us have to have 2 or 3.
2 or 3, at least one in every room.
Yes.
I've got one in my office. We have one in the living room to get ready for winding down in the evening, and then, of course, one in the bedroom for sure. And I love how Young Living gives us a free one now in our premium starter kit when we get started. They retail for like $83, so it's amazing how that comes with the kit, and that's a good way to make sure you get started right. When I got started, we didn't get a free diffuser, so that's a huge value.
Yes, it is. And these combinations are pretty wonderful too. I was just looking over them, and I've heard a lot of people like Thieves and Lavender, but I hadn't heard about the Thieves and Purification. I personally, for certain times of my emotional state as a woman, I personally like frankincense and peace and calming together when life gets crazy.
Wow, that sounds interesting. I'll have to try that. All right. Rise and Shine smoothie. All right, look at this. 3/4 of a cup of vanilla yogurt, 3/4 of a cup of skim milk, 3 to 4 mandarin oranges, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 12 to 15 ice cubes, and 2 drops of tangerine vitality. Blend it all up, makes 2 to 3 servings. I definitely want to try this.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would probably take all 2 to 3 servings for myself. I haven't tried this specific recipe, but I've been putting a handful of spinach, a couple of dollops of yogurt, and the frozen or fruit or fresh fruit or frozen fruit of my choice. And if I'm using strawberries, I'll even add the pure protein chocolate powder to it. Or if I want that strawberry ice cream flavor, instead of the chocolate protein powder, I'll use the vanilla spice. So that's the wonderful thing that I found with Young Living, is it's so versatile. You don't have to just do a protein shake. You can make yourself a protein smoothie, and you mix it all up. That's right.
Yum, I love those ideas. You know, breakfast really is so important for morning nutrition. Getting the day started well with good nutrition is super important for our growing kids. Many moms start the day giving their children a healthy shot of nature red, as we talked about, in addition to a protein-filled breakfast. So if you're in a hurry, Young Living has an excellent protein powder that Shara just mentioned. They are absolutely delicious. Great to whip them up in a smoothie and send them off. The vanilla spice is unbelievable. I want to bake a cake with that stuff. It smells so good. I always have to put my nose in the bag and smell it several times before I make it. The chocolate as well. Smells like a snickerdoodle, somebody said. And when you add it to, you can add it to yogurt, coconut milk. I know Nancy uses a lot of coconut milk, your mom, to make a delicious smoothie for the kids that might not be so inclined to have a heavy meal in the morning. And a lot of the heavy eating breakfast kind of makes you lethargic anyway. So this is a really good idea to, some moms can even get their kids involved in making their own smoothies and then adding their favorite Vitality oil to it. The Vitality line is the dietary line, the ones that we can ingest. So that's what the Vitality is about.
And here's the Dreamsicle Fruit Dip. I haven't tried this, and April's got some suggestions afterwards, because at first when I read it, I was like, woo, look at that sugar. But April handled that. It's 8 ounces of cream cheese softened, 4 ounces of whipped topping thawed. You can even use one of the, I can't even think, the, you know what I'm talking about. Whipped cream. A 1/3 cup powdered sugar, 3 drops of orange Vitality, And you combine the cream cheese and sugar and cream together in a mixer, fold in whipped topping and orange vitality oil, and chill for an hour before serving.
Wow, that sounds good. It sounds really yummy. Yeah, you know, when I saw sugar on this slide, I was a little taken back because I know a lot of people in Young Living are so health conscious. So if you don't use sugar in your household like we don't, you can get local honey, stevia. Some people use stevia. Young Living has agave that's really, really good. It has a low glycemic index. They have another sweetener too called Yacon, which is a different taste, but they have so many choices instead of sugar, so that would probably be much healthier substitute for this.
Great ideas. Thanks, April.
You bet. Okay, mom and dads, you're going to love the KidSense line. So Young Living designed a product line specifically for children, and the products have no additives, no chemicals, no harsh nasty chemicals that we read about, like propylene glycol or sodium lauryl sulfate. Those two are really nasty. Just Google them to see what they do in the body. Alcohols, no fragrances, no colorings of any kind. They're total, pure, and safe for our kids. Be sure to check those out.
You know, one of the things that I have come to really love about Young Living is they have such a variety. It's not just 20 or 30 products geared towards one certain group of people or one demographic even. And they have something for everyone, from the teeniest, tiniest to the most elderly. So, you know, my toddler uses the KidSense toothpaste, and I don't have to worry about the fluoride. The other two enjoy a different Thieves line toothpaste. So I have like 3 toothpaste in my bathroom. So it takes us a while. I don't have to buy toothpaste all the time.
Yeah, and nobody's going to fight over the toothpaste, right?
Right. Elizabeth, I got one on accident. Elizabeth was like, oh, I don't like that. I was like, good, that one's mine. You can have this one of these others.
Perfect, that works.
So I'm glad there's so many options for my family.
Yeah, I love that about Young Living too, and that we can trust that everything's safe. People always ask me, does it have this or that? I'm like, no, it's Young Living. Don't you get it? Young Living is a company that we can trust for these things. So I love the bath gel, the shampoo, the toothpaste. They have everything, and they've thought of everything. Detangler spray. All right, look at these ingredients. 1/8 a cup of lavender mint conditioner, 1/2 cup of distilled water. You need an 8-ounce spray bottle, 5 drops of tea tree, which is also known as Melaleuca alternifolia, by the way. Some bottles have it, some don't, but they're the same. And 5 drops of lavender. You take the distilled water and bring it to you simmer it without boiling. Combine the warm water and conditioner in the bottle. Shake to combine it really well. Add the essential oils to the detangling base, and then shake to distribute it, and then apply the detangler to the hair as needed.
You know, our oldest and our youngest have curly hair, and Lexi, our second, has a very tender head. So we've made our own detangler for many years now, and I found that just spreading any essential oil over our hair will tame some of the flyaways. I know people with curly hair tend to have that. Elizabeth right now is so human. She's got this poof around her head.
Aww.
So I'm like, you know, just take your hands together, rub some, either the detangler even, or just other oil, and just calm it down. And so the lavender and tea tree smell really nice together, and the detangler just makes life so much easier when you have curly or tinted-headed kids.
Very good to know. I remember having my hair pulled, just ratting up all the time, and my mom got a detangler back when I was growing up in the 60s that was loaded with harmful chemicals, I'm sure. Now, I know that Tristan, I'm so sorry we lost her, but I know she has just ordered her tea tree oil, and she can't wait to try this on her little one.
Yes, she sounded pretty excited about it the other day when we were talking.
Yes. I'm sure we'll have her back so that she can do one of these too, and she'll be able to share her good stuff. We miss you, Tristan. So KidSense has an oil line. Now you're going to love this. Young Living realized that a lot of the parents, even when we reassure them about the safety of the oils and how they don't have bad, harsh chemicals in them and everything, parents are still apprehensive with their children. Of course, you know, I would be too. So they created these special blends called the KidSense line, and they're oils that have already been diluted for you. You don't have to think, am I doing this right? Do I need to dilute, not dilute? They're already done. They're very delicate. They're in colorful bottles, and they have really cute childlike names. And just by reading the name on the bottle, you can pretty much figure out what the blend is used for. They come in a whole kit called the KidSense kit, or you can purchase them separately as well. I know the kit is out of stock a lot because it's very popular, so you can buy each little bottle as you need it, which is a great thing. I'm just going to go over these really quick to give you an idea. We have Genius. It's an excellent blend to diffuse for young minds while focusing and concentrating on projects. You could put it in a rollerball as well. When you get your premium starter kit, you get a rollerball fitment, and you can create a roller, what do you call it, a roll-on out of any bottle of oil. People love to do that, especially for kids. That blend contains sacred frankincense, melissa, blue spruce, myrrh, sandalwood, ylang-ylang, black spruce, and cedarwood. There's our cedarwood. Wow, what a blend. All excellent oils to pass the blood-brain barrier, by the way, which creates some serious creativity, expands the mental capacity, and gives you an incredible calmness. It's just a great one to prepare the mind for learning, information retention, and emotional support as well. The next one, Owie. I like the way Tristan described it. It's for when your kids attach themselves to the ground. It's a great way to improve the appearance of your child's skin in those instances. Listen to what this has in it. Idaho balsam fir, Melaleuca alternifolia, that's the tea tree. Helichrysum is in this, elamai, cistus, hinoki, and clove. Wow, what a blend that is. Great for any owie you might have. Then we come to sleepy eyes. That's kind of self-explanatory. You know, with a new school year, a different schedule, kids might have a rough time getting into the new sleep pattern. And this blend is just great to help relax the mind and promote a deep sleep. It has lavender, geranium, Roman chamomile, and even tangerine, and along with sacred frankincense again. Wow, I love that they put frankincense in these. Just to name a few, there's more oils in there too. Now you can apply it to the bottom of the feet or even diffuse it. Then we have Sniffle Ease, which is formulated specifically for children, and it helps to support their respiratory system. It contains eucalyptus, palo santo, peppermint, lavender, cypress, marjoram, and Dorado Azul, which is a really great respiratory oil from Ecuador, just to name a few. And then we come to Tummy Jize. Now, Tummy Jize is the baby version of our adult Jize. It's great for the little tummies. It has spearmint, peppermint, fennel, anise, ginger, and cardamom. And you can apply it directly to their little bellies.
Yes, my kids asked for their own oils for Christmas. So last year around Christmas time, we bought all the ones that we could get individually, and that was one of their Christmas presents, and they were just so thrilled to get it. We've used Genius when schoolwork gets tough. We've used Sniffle Ease when, you know, we just have those little sniffles, and for the most common childhood thing, Young Living has an oil for that, and I think it's great.
Awesome. Teachers' gifts. Many schools are now allowing essential oils to be used in the classroom. If you're a teacher, assistant, or a room mother, be sure to check with your school's policy. Oftentimes they'll say no only because they're not exactly sure what essential oils are or what they do. Just help them learn more and show them nicely how much better diffusing and spraying essential oils in the room is than those chemical-filled plug-ins and spray air fresheners that can actually disrupt our little ones and big ones' hormones. With a little education, most educators welcome essential oils, and they've seen amazing benefits. A great way to introduce them easily is with a little gift for your teacher or yourself if you're the homeschool mom. Give yourself a basket of the Thieves products and some information about the essential oils just to help open the door. Look at here, we've got the Thieves Household Cleaner, which is much safer than bleach. We have the Room Spray, safer than Febreze or Glade, which are loaded with harmful chemicals. The Hand Purifier would replace the hand sanitizers that contain that horrible chemical called triclosan that's very dangerous. Just Google what that does in the body. And this one doesn't dry out the skin either. Just the Thieves line is incredible.
We have a teacher on our team, and the last couple of years she's had a diffuser going all year long, but she mentioned of putting in those little spice containers with the little red lids and putting a couple of cotton balls in there and dropping a couple of drops of essential oil, whatever the kids even like. Maybe it's a citrus, maybe it's peppermint, maybe it's clarity or motivation, and just asking them if they would like a certain smell during quiet time or during test taking time. And I just thought that was a great idea.
I love that. Okay, all right. Now, for those who have the new Premium Starter Kit, or for those that are considering getting started with Young Living, most moms do start with this Premium Starter Kit. So let's talk just a few ways on how you can use these oils for back to school. The oils included in the kit are in front of you, and they can definitely help your children become awesome students this year. So when you watch the intro, you'll see this in more detail, but I'm just going to go through it briefly for now. We have Peppermint Vitality, which is great for morning energizing, as we talked about, or an afternoon pick-me-up. You just put a drop in their Ninja Red or a smoothie or capsule you can do. Lemon Vitality is great to put in their water. It's refreshing, energizing. It also helps to support a healthy immune system. You know, the citrus oils like lemon have a molecule called D-limonene. Google that. It has amazing benefits. Then we have Thieves Vitality, which is a definite every morning and night. It's a hot oil, so you could put a tiny drop in almond milk or even in a smoothie and give it a cinnamon flavor. Then you have Digest Vitality. It's a great tummy support also. You could also put that in their Ninja Red or smoothie or almond milk. Then we've got Copaiba Vitality. It's the perfect oil to help promote wellness when used with a daily health regimen. And then we have Frankincense. We love that they put that in the kit. It's great for homework time or to use before big test days. Then there's Purification, which is great for the stinky gym shoes or gym bags. And then we have Panaway. It's great for kids who play sports and may have overdone it during PE, and it's also great for the musculoskeletal support during their growth spurts. Then we have Lavender, of course. Now, if you find lavender in the grocery store, make sure it says Lavandula angustifolia, because if it doesn't, guess what? It's not real lavender. We can be assured that our lavender is real with Young Living. Lavandula angustifolia. Check it out. 95% of the lavender that's sold in the U.S. is actually lavandin, which is an antiseptic. It's a different kind of a thing, but they're not always truthful in advertising. So another thing we can trust Young Living for. So lavender is just great to relax after a hard day of learning and great for your skin as well. Then we have a blend called RC. It's great to rub on the chest before or after exercise, sports, or PE to help with respiratory support and gives you an invigorating aroma. I love it. It can be very balancing for the mind as well. And then they threw in an 11th oil, which is our blend called Stress Away. And while the name says it all, the combination in there, lime, vanilla, and Copaiba, is just making it an amazing, amazing blend. Also, this kit comes with the diffuser of your choice, as you can see here. Now remember, every child is different, and they may react differently or need a different oil than their siblings or their mom and dad. If one doesn't seem to help, just try another one. Invest in your kids to help them be the best they can be. Now, a reminder, if you get started with the Premium Starter Kit in the month of August here, you do get that free bottle, 15 milliliter size of cedar wood. The person that invited you to this class can help you get started the right way. This also gets you in at wholesale prices. So you're going to get the most variety of oils for the best price. And that's all any of us moms want, is to save money and try new things that we can help our kids with. So don't hesitate to comment on the Facebook page for this event if you have questions, or contact one of us or the person that invited you. If you don't know who that was, contact me and I'll direct you to the right person. Now, if you're a person who likes a lot of information, you want more information, that would be a green personality, Shara. And if you haven't attended one of our intro classes before, you're going to want to check out the link to the YouTube video on the Facebook page and watch that intro class. You'll get more meat. We covered the basics for those who are new to essential oils, and especially Young Living's essential oil infused products. They have so many product lines. It's very important to watch that intro to learn about several things. You'll learn the seed to seal process that sets Young Living apart from all the rest. You'll learn the safety precautions for those just getting started. You'll learn more about the other oils and other products in the Premium Starter Kit I just briefly touched on. You'll learn about a loyalty program called Essential Rewards, where you'll learn about earning free products. You'll learn about the monthly specials that Young Living offers, where you can get free products just for spending a certain amount. And most importantly, you'll learn how to get started with the best oils for the best price. So again, check the Facebook page. You'll see the YouTube link posted there. And if you somehow can't find it, just go to my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/AprilTravis. All right, remember, we will be giving away a diffuser bracelet like the one you saw here tonight. And to get an entry to win that, you just go back over to the Facebook page and let us know what you got out of this class tonight. Let us know your biggest takeaway from tonight's class. We're going to announce the winner on Friday. That's tomorrow. Thank you very much for attending, everyone. We really appreciate you coming tonight. Thank you, Shara and Tristan.
Thank you, April.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.